When magicians say abracadabra or hocus pocus, the magic transforms before our eyes once those words have been spoken. Well, let's talk about it. Hello, everyone. Welcome, subby buddies. How are you? You guys, I am chosen. And this is Rihanna Reflection. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a channel that's created by me, but designed for you. This channel right here, you guys, is here to uplift you and to peel back all those negative layers so you can get to the true beauty that's within. So today's topic, do you believe in magic? That's Disney. But we're going to talk about magic, you guys. And don't judge my singing voice, okay? It is not, okay, I can get an Oscar and a Grammy if I want to at the same time, okay? But anyway, for those of you that don't know, honey, I am very dramatic and very extra and very special. That's just me. But I do whatever I can just to relate to everyone. So to my subby buddies that are here and the ones that are new and the ones that have been here before, honey, pull up a chair to the celebration and let's talk about it. So I ask you, do you believe in magic? Now, we're going to pretend that magic just happened, like the sparkles and the stars and flowers just came out of my hands just now. But I want you guys to think about it. The first time you saw your first magic trick, whether it was at a birthday party or maybe you went to an event and there was a magician there. He pulled the strings out of his shirt, or the card trick, or maybe the rabbit in the hat trick, whatever it was. But before he did, he used his wand. My favorite wand, in fact. And he also used some type of words. And then the magic happened. Whether it was abracadabra or hocus pocus or whatever it is that he said. But in your mind, as you will witness it, the magic happened. And you believe that it was either those words or something that made that particular event happen. Well, do you realize that you're magic? Do you realize that anything you say can actually happen? But you already know, what's that B word, baby? You got to believe it. And that's exactly what magic is. You have to believe that what you're seeing is about to happen. You have to believe that whatever those words are that you just spoke is going to bring that thing to life. When the magician waved his wand and said abracadabra and he tapped it a couple of times and you were like, oh, how did he do that? Oh my God, that was amazing. Imagine if you could do the same thing. If you could change your life. If you can bring forth some things that's called faith, the substance of things hoped for, magic, the evidence of things not seen. You had no idea that him saying those particular words, or a girl, musicians come in everything. So whether it was a guy or a female, whoever the first musician was that you saw, think back to that moment. You were there. They created that fantasy from the words that was spoken. And you were so mesmerized by what was going on. Never gave it any thought. But you were so in tune to what they were saying because they used, that was their magic, is to involve others into what they were doing to create that vision. And once they had your attention, whether it was a joke or just something that grabbed your attention in that moment, no matter what they did moving forward or afterwards, you were like, oh my God, that was so amazing. Yeah. One of the most magical persons and places on this earth is called Disney. And Sam Walton, no, I'm sorry, that's Walmart. Walt Disney. I told y'all I'm crazy. Anyway, Walt Disney had a vision about creating the most magical place on earth. And if you've never been, just watching it on TV, you feel like, oh my God, this is so amazing. If you've ever been, no matter what you look at surrounding you guys, I was a young child, and as an adult, I chaperoned one of my daughters to her school event. And it didn't matter, you guys. I went back to my childhood, my 8th grade graduation. I went back to that moment. And I remember just stepping foot on the land. Just when you see Walt Disney World, and you're like, wow, this is amazing. And as you kept going, when you got to see the castle, not even get to it, just when that castle became in your vision, it was like, I want to go there. I remember seeing this on TV all the time. I want to go there. Well, that's fantasy. Your reality can be the same exact way. Walt had a vision that this would be the most magical place on earth, no matter what age you are. When you step foot on that land, because it's a whole section, okay? When you step foot on that land, you instantly are taken in, you're drawn into that moment and that environment. Well, think about you. Once you're able to create something mentally in your mind, once you can put on an outfit or whatever you do to transform, whether it's makeup, hair, an outfit, go to a movie, a park, whatever it is, something that you haven't done before, and you step out on that thing called faith and you do it, that's magic. Because you never thought about it. And then once you got there, or once you saw it, like I said, maybe it could be putting on an outfit, it could be putting on jewelry, it could be putting on makeup, eyeshadow, lipstick, some hair, whatever, your favorite loafers, whatever the guys, whatever it is, it's magic. Because when you look at yourself through a different lens, when you look at yourself through the eyes of magic, the power of the words that you speak. Y'all know I'm always saying a dream that you wish will come true. That is a line from one of my favorite Disney movies. I am a Disney baby. Yes, I am. To this day, the best thing they could have ever put on my television is called Disney Plus. Believe you me, every day I watch something. Even if I'm having a bad day, that is my go-to guy. I am Disney and chill. Some of Netflix and chills, I am Disney and chill. Okay? But one of my all-time favorites is Cinderella. Cinderella was the first Disney princess I ever saw on TV. And she was also one of the first ones I saw when I went to Disney. But if you think about her story, and if you've never seen her story, go to YouTube or go to Disney Plus if you have it. Think about Cinderella. Cinderella lived in a gigantic house, beautiful house. But she was surrounded by hate and chaos and despair and grief. Think about that's life in general. She had a person that was supposed to have been loving her stepmother, and 2 stepsisters. Like, I don't know about you, that's relatable to me because I do have, it's 5 of us in total. There's one sister I grew up with, and now it feels like we're perfect strangers. It's sad, but I can't allow that to defeat me. But think about it. Cinderella was in a house with a parent and 2 sisters, and everyone around her, even the stupid cat. Lucifer hated her. Always tried to tear her down. Always talked down to her. She became their maid. Like she had to do everything that she didn't want to do. But think about Cinderella. You are Cinderella. I was Cinderella. Think about it. You could be in an environment right now. You could be home with your actual parents or parent. Depends on your situation. But you could be in that chaos right now, and it's probably not the most lovable situation for you. But think about Cinderella. Cinderella still had hope. Cinderella still wished. Cinderella still believed. And you saw the outcome. She's living happily ever after. That can be you. But she lived in chaos, you guys. But she did not allow her surroundings. She did not allow what was happening to her, what she was going through. She did not allow that to take her away from her vision. And her vision was, one of these days, when I get out of here, I'm going to live my blessed, best life. And she did. And look who was still stuck back there in misery. The same people who meant her no good had to still sit there and watch her glow up and live her best life. If you never seen it, remember there was a part where the sisters, they went to the ball, they saw the prince, they had in their mind, said, oh, this is going to be me, I'm going to be living in this castle, I'm going to be doing this and whatever. And Cinderella was chill. She's like, if I could just get there. Her presence entered the room before she did. And I've said that before. As soon as she got there, what did everybody say? Oh, wow. Oh, she's beautiful. Who is this girl? What's going on? Where is she? I've never seen her before. That could be you. I told you, and I just said it a few minutes ago, your presence is going to enter the room before you do. But it depends on who you are. It could be a negative presence, or it can be a magical presence. Totally up to you. But once she got there, everyone was so amazed. Even the prince himself. The prince forgot about everybody that was in the room, baby. A whole crowded room, and she stood out. Again, that can be you. But like I said, she was in a location, an environment that meant her no good. Kept trying to come against her and cause her harm. It's been plenty of times where Cinderella could have snapped, crackled, and popped. But she didn't. She sung her way through. And God sent her little angels, little tiny mice that were able to get through little sections of the house to help her out. The birds, the animals. There was little things there that kept her spirit alive. I challenge you, find those little moments that keep your spirit alive, even in the midst of the storm, the environment that you're in. Go back to serenity, baby. If you can't change it, just accept it at that moment. And then believe trouble don't last always. A dream that you wish gonna come true. You are going to make it. You are going to survive. And when you get to the other side, oh my God, it's magical. I can't even put it into words. When you peel back those layers and you start to see there's something better out there for me. There has to be something better than this. I'm not built to be scrubbing no floors. I don't have to take nobody talking down to me like I'm crazy. I don't have you talking to me like that. What? Do you know who I am? I am magical. I am royal. I am beautiful. I am wonderfully made. I'm amazing. Yep. Yeah, I am affirmations. And that was Cinderella. Oh, I am going to be the princess. I am going to marry this man. I am going to get out of this house. I am going to, go back to your vision board. Cinderella created one without even knowing it. And that's why she's one of the most successful princes out there. And every young girl in the world, and I was one of them, wanted to be that. Because I believed that the environment that I was in was bigger than that. Has to be some love out here in the midst of all this hate. Has to be something beautiful in the midst of all this ugliness. There has to be a calm and a peace in the midst of this storm. There has to be a rainbow after this hurricane. And it is. And it was. The only thing that broke her down, the only thing, was when she did what she did to try to get to that ball. Her little angels, her little birds, that little mouse, everybody came together and created that dress that she wanted. She didn't ask for no high designer things. She just wanted something simple. Something different from what she was used to wearing. She went from rags to riches. And once they took that from her, she felt in her mind she was broken. Because all her hard work that she did to get to that moment, and yet still they came and tried to break her down. That's you. That's me. Still. And I told you guys before, I don't have it all together, baby, but I'm still going because I still believe. And I already know. I'm doing it. It's happening. You just have to believe. And in that moment of despair, when she was in that garden, when she was crying, she felt broken and defeated. What happened? God came down with the magic wand and a fairy godmother that I like to call an angel. First thing she said, there, child. Why are you crying? Honey, it ain't over. And I'm talking to you. Why are you crying? Why are you mad? Why are you cussing? Why are you fussing? Why are you giving up? It ain't over. Oh, the party just about to begin. Because you believe. And the moment you believe, you set forth the magic. That's when God comes through. And you know, I've always said, just because you can't see a way doesn't mean that there isn't one. Cinderella didn't believe at that moment. Oh my God, the one thing that I needed to be able to show up, they took it. They tried to kill, steal, and destroy her dream. But then God came down in the midst of a fairy godmother, and she used her magic because Cinderella had already had the belief system. She came in with her little wand, and she used some magical words. Bippity, boppity, boo. And what happened? Words are always magical. You remember the little saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, But words, leave it right there. Let me finish it. Words are powerful. And you already know whether it come from a hateful place, those always stick. That's how traumas happen. Because somebody's constantly pouring hate into your life to the point where you believe it. You believe you're ugly. You believe you're worthless. You believe you're not supposed to have it. But then when you create that magic, when you start to believe, think about the ending of Cinderella. They locked her away in the very top part of the house where they thought nobody was going to see her. And God was like, watch this. Bam. And what happened? So that is now your challenge. Your words are magic. Speak those things that be not as though they were. Whatever you believe that you shall have, want, desire, speak it into existence. Believe it and claim it and watch what happens. I guarantee it. You will live happily ever after and after and after and after, because there's several layers. Once you get to one, get to the next and keep going. Don't ever stop believing. Yes, your words, anything you say has power. So speak nothing less than what you deserve, who you are, what you're worth, what you mean, what you stand for. Speak it, feel it, embrace it, claim it, believe it. And I guarantee it, I promise you, that dream that you wish about yourself will come true. Okay? I believe in you. Believe in yourself. So I hope this episode meant something to you. I hope that it was magical. And I hope you got something from it. If you did, I need those thumbs up for the likes. Make sure you hit the like button also so YouTube will know that you like it. And if you haven't already, honey, become a subby buddy. Join in on the celebration. I promise you, every episode is magical because it's about you. It's about us and who we're becoming. So if this episode meant anything to you, thank you. I did my job correctly. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, I love everything about you. And so should you. Live the blessed life ever. Love you much.